Everybody's good? Can I have a piece of paper? Does anyone have an extra? Can I get one? Thank you. Okay, thanks. Awesome. All right. So, thank you everybody for being here. It's really special to have all of you here together. It's super fun. Yeah. So to let everybody know who's here, we've got our partners, our business associates. We've got, of course, our staff and our team. We've got our private tour clients, our public tour clients, and friends and family, and all of the people that have supported us to make us get to 5 years. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a little game involving this sheet of paper, and it's going to be a way to tell a little bit of the story of Chicago Detours. I'm shocked, of course I like to tell stories of all kinds of, could someone angle that away from me, please? Thank you. We love to tell the stories of things, and actually now Chicago Detours has been around long enough that we can tell our own story. Now this game has a prize. Oops. All right, so there are prizes. Let me first tell you what the prizes are. Third place, $20 gift card. Second place is going to be this really cool gift box. It's our little gift box full of, there's an architectural ornament from Decorator's Supply. You can hang it on the wall, put it on. This one's unpainted, but some of them are painted. You can choose your one. It comes with a fig.
Back up.
Well, I'm asking you to move it away from me, because I need to stand here. That's another option to this, for the solution. There's also a mug, a Chicago Detours mug. It's got a Ferris wheel. It's got just a regular historic building, elevated tracks, a gravity tank on it, kind of some symbols of Chicago architecture. And then there's also a postcard packet of our postcards and Mellows popcorn. They're an old school kind of popcorn, caramel, and cheese. And then the new school is represented with Joe Snow's fig vanilla black pepper jam. This is a $104 value box. It's our second place. Grand prize is going to be a private group tour, walking tour for you and your friends or your coworkers or whatever, up to $300 value. We can do Wicker Park in Old Polonia. We can do interior architecture of the Loop. We can do Bridgeport. All kinds of fun things. Okay. So, here's how the game's going to work. You've got your pencil, and we're going to go through, it's sort of a multiple choice, but we're going to do it step by step. You are going to have to say, mark on your piece of paper which one isn't one that happened, okay? Now you cannot screw up your answer, because of course this wouldn't work if you were scribbling on after I announced the answer. You can all watch your neighbors, make sure everybody's abiding by this, so you're disqualified if you scribble out your answer. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through one by one. So as I'm going to read through all of them, and while we're doing that you can mark your answers. So which of the following is not a quote from a Yelp or TripAdvisor review? My sister and I took the historic Chicago walking bar tour with Pavel as our guide. He was very informative, funny, and made the tour very entertaining. B, it was a nice tour, but I kind of wished for more historical information. C, Vicky was incredible. She even did magic tricks and tap dancing. D, the tour is extremely well organized and full of historical little-known facts. Elizabeth was extremely passionate about the city and information being shared. Mark your answers if you haven't already. Mark your answers. You need to mark your answers. Everybody mark their answer? You got your piece of paper. Which of the following is not a quote? All right. If you have not marked it, you're disqualified at this point. All right. C is the one that did not happen. C did not happen. There was no magic tricks or tap dancing. And sadly, Vicky had a family emergency, so she's not here with us tonight. All right. Now we're moving on to number 2. Which of the following is not true? We have designed almost 10 walking and bus tours of historic bars, jazz and blues, interior architecture in Chicago neighborhoods. And you can mark your answer anytime. Largest tour we led had 175 tour guests divided by 6 tour guides, all at one time. We printed our very own Chicago Detours mugs. And D, our private group tour clients have included World Presidents Organization, Rhodes Scholars, Chicago Board of Trade, Cargill, Steelcase, U.S. Department of State, Chicago Public Schools, Benjamin Moore, and Google. So mark which one. Oh, you know what? I forgot part of this. The game. Who got number 1 right? If you got number 1 right, stand up. Stand up. If you got number 1 right, and sorry, the rest of you can follow along on the game, but you're out. Alright, yeah. Key element here. Alright, for number 2, mark your answers now. Mark your answers. I'm going to announce it. I'm waiting. Alright, the answer is A is incorrect. We have designed more than 15 different tours. If you got it wrong, sit down. Those of you who got it right, remain standing. Yeah, they're right here. I just showed them off. In my backyard. Oh, come on. Who's left standing? Elizabeth, you can't play. Wait, nobody's left standing. We've got 1. And then
also behind you.
And we got 2? And anybody else? And mind you, this is a big experiment, this game.
It's hard.
There's not even a 3rd?
I was a close
Okay.
third.
Alright. So we've got it between 1st and 2nd place here. So number 3. Ladies, we're going to, and everyone can follow along, which of the following was not one of Chicago Detours' low points? Amanda got horribly sick from stress and too much work, including eye infection and shingles. B, upon first starting, no one would show up. So Amanda started handing out flyers for free tours by the water tower just to get people to come start populating review sites. C, before understanding how extensive it was to train new guides, we had a tour guide who really knew her history, but she decided to write her personal agenda about the dailies on a private tour with ... the law firm that had represented Mayor and Daly. D, first television exposure was Billy Deck talking about a jazz club on wheels with no understanding of our actual Jazz Blues and Beyond tour, and the Windy City Live editors messed up and played pictures of dogs running around.
That sounds right.
Which one do you think is, now ladies, mark your answers. It's between the 1st and the 2nd place. Alright, so the correct answer, the one that did not happen, was B. And you know what? It's a trick. It did happen. I started the company. No one would come on the tours. I knew nothing about marketing, and I handed out the flyers not at the water tower, but on Michigan Avenue Bridge. So that was a month after starting. All right, let's just congratulate. What? Did you get it? You got it right? Did you get it right? All right, congratulations. You got the private group tour, and you got the gift box. All right. So, and we can grab those 2 in a second. Let's go through the rest of them real quick, just for fun. Which tour is not a tour that we've curated? The Green Architecture Walking Tour. B, From Cuts to Cults, Chicago Meet Past to Present. C, the Gangster Architecture Tour by Bus. Or D, the From Miniature to Monumental, The Scale of the Home. What do you think? Yell it out. Which one do you think we didn't do? You guys know me. I am not going to design a gangster tour. Yeah, that's it. No way. No gangster tour. Gangster architecture? What? Okay. Number 5. The following is not in our plans for the future. A, to open up a 2nd operation in the Mission District of the San Francisco office where I used to live. B, Amanda's writing will be in the Chicago Encyclopedia of Food and Food Culture to be printed in 2016. C, design a short tour of street art where you get free ice cream at the end and then give all the proceeds to a charity that creates public art in Chicago neighborhoods. Or D, record audio stories of architecture for a new app launching with the Architecture Biennial. Hey, no way. So this is, yeah, not opening up a 2nd operation. This is the thing I found. Chicago Detours has a lot to do with a personal nature in business. And that's something that when you scale a business, it's gone. It disappears. And what's going on in this room right now has to do with why I love Chicago Detours. It has to do with connecting with people, telling the real stories of the city, and it's just not something that you can really make into a really huge business. It's just more meaningful than that. So I want to give out a few things here. There's a lot of special people in this room. Mel and Angie, thank you for having us in your home.
Yay! Thank you!
I'd like to thank Russ Martin for helping me out with his business know-how when Chicago Detours was first starting out. I would like to thank Beth, I don't know how to say her new last name, Krieger for legal services through an organization called the Institute for Justice that helps out entrepreneurs. Thank you so much for all of your efforts. I would like to thank Sarah Chapman. Where is she? She was here. She's from Media Burn Archive. This is where we get all of our awesome videos from. I would like to thank Kate Joyce. Kate, I know you're here. Where are you? Oh, there we go. Kate Joyce does the amazing photography. The images that you see on her website and in our marketing materials, Kate Joyce is an incredibly talented photographer. And I would like to thank Jeremy and Donald for usage of car and helping making this event happen. Of course, I am doing all of these things on behalf of our entire staff. That would be, of course, Elizabeth, Pavel. Pavel, thank you for doing photography right now. And thank you so much, Caroline, right here, who's been helping out with the event. By the way, she is awesome, and she's looking for a job in marketing and event planning, just FYI, in case anybody's, you know. And John Coran, are you still here? Thank you so much to John, if you're still here, for sending Pavel my way. Because he helped connect me with Pavel, my full-time employee. And then, of course, I really want to thank, the whole community. Thank you to, whether we work together in business, you're a partner of ours, a client, someone who is just passionate about history, and those of you who are my friends and my family. It's been a really crazy ride, and so much input and so much support that along the way has it means a lot, and it's something that makes it so that Chicago Detours is a whole community. It is not just me, and it is it's all of us, and I just want to thank everybody so much. So thanks for being here. The rest of the evening, the plan is, so one, I do want to let you know that there are goodie bags, so don't leave here without your goodie bag. Your goodie bag includes a Chicago Detours mug. There's also all that meat history. There's a little meat card here. It's about Chicago cuts of meat, and a little $20 gift card. And if you've come on all our tours or you're in from out of town, give it to a friend, tell them, what's cool. We have a merch table, and this is a new experiment for us. All of these objects, a lot of them come from Decorator's Supply. They're beautiful. You can hang them up. There's little ornaments. There's all kinds of postcards. There's gift boxes and stuff. And what you can do, you don't have to take it home with you. Pre-order it. And if you order 5 things, it could be gift cards, whatever, we'll deliver it to you, okay? And no extra charge. And we're giving 20% off everything. So that means that if you want to be like, oh, these would be awesome gifts for the holidays, just buy stuff and it's 20% off, and you can pay with credit card, cash, whatever. And it's an experiment for us because I want to try to see if anybody cares about these things. I don't know. If not, whatever. It's another experiment of Chicago Detours, and we'll experiment with something else. Things for the future really are like what you saw there, where we've got all kinds of fun new tours. Hope everyone will stay in touch. We have cake, we have more beer and wine, and anyone who needs to get back downtown, the first shuttle will leave in 10 minutes so that you can have a moment to get cake. And those of you that are sticking around, maybe hold off to get your cake, okay? Thanks, everybody!